morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Wednesday. We're going to start out with a little bit of Buddha. And I'm a meditator most of the time. And if I can get 20 minutes in the morning just to meditate, that's a really good thing. As you know, we're doing a huge remodel. We're adding about 1,300 square feet and 1,300 square feet of deck to my home, and there's been a lot of hammering, a lot of noise, and a lot of everything else. And because of the heat, the guys arrive pretty early, so I'm trying to find a good time to do my meditation. So I will start out by saying what you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. And this is a saying from Buddha. Here we go. And my little meditating girls there. At least they look like women, I'm not sure. I can't say. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to try to make this really simple. This is my first professional challenge that I made using a creator file, and I taught myself how to do this. So I just want to say this one is available for sale on my Ko-fi, and it's a physical product, and it says someday everything will make perfect sense. For now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. And each icon is $5, and there's 6 of them, and it saves $30. So please check out my Ko-fi for that. The next thing we have our ready to set sail on my next cruise vacation. And like I said the last time we were here, reiterate that my mom and I are going on a cruise in September, and it's approximately 2 months away, and all of the money from my savings challenges are going towards this cruise. We need about $2,500 for this cruise. Now $344 is the cost of my cruise, including taxes and fees. Okay, that's $344. We estimated hotel room of $300. We estimated our flights to be approximately $800, and that's for one-way flights from Spokane to Vancouver, Seattle to Vancouver, Oahu to Seattle, Oahu to Spokane. We should be able to do this for somewhere around $800. We budgeted $200 for souvenirs, $200 for Starlink, and I'm not sure, I don't remember how much Starlink was, but they do have the better internet, so $100 for extra food and $100 for Ubers and taxis, and about $500 or $600 for spa spending, those kind of things. Okay, and we have about 60 days to save up. Right now we have, let's get into here. Right now, let's count our travel fund. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We have $45 in our travel fund today. Let's travel the world. All right. And so, like I said, our savings challenge going forward will be allocated to this travel fund. All right, and hope everybody's having a good day. I had the review with my doctor, and yes, I'm going to have surgery fairly soon. I am not going to have a joint replacement, but they are going to go in and do joint surgery on my hip. So it's going to be more of they're going to go in and clean everything out that they can that's in there that's causing me pain. So, but the good news is my hip joint and all of that does not need to be replaced. My doctor took the time to explain to us what kind of surgery it would be, and I'm just trying to keep the pain to a minimal, using over-the-counter medicine until I do that. But I really want to hike and bike, and it's really hard for me to stay still. So the sooner I get the surgery, the better. It's going to have probably 3 to 6 months worth of recovery with the way that we're going to be doing it. But we aren't going to be replacing the whole hip joint. So I won't have anything in me that is metal. So let's go further. And today we're going to do some Christmas in July. And the next thing we're going to do before we go there, I apologize, is we're going to say, before we go into Christmas in July, I'm going to move this back. Our road to 200 subbies we're now to 107. So, and we were at 104, so we're going to add $3 to our road to subbies. So we have 107. And I'd like to thank all the new people that have subscribed. And if you're watching my video, please like, please subscribe. And I really appreciate the comments too. Because I've only been doing this a few months, and I don't even know if I'm doing it right, to be honest with you. But it's something I feel I need to do, so I'm doing it. So please like, please subscribe, please comment. I really appreciate it. And if there's any of the challenges that you like, please let me know. Just say, hey, I like the Santa from Christmas in July, or just I really appreciate it, because that's going to help me to create better challenges. And my Ko-fi's up and running, and I have lots of my new designs on there. And so thank you to the 107 subbies that I have on our road to 200. Next thing we've got is our Christmas in July here. And we're going to add $2 more to Ange and Carson from Ange Budget and Debt. We're going to add $2 more to this. 2 more quarters. So we're going to go ahead and put $1 into here. And then we'll take out 50 cents. Okay. That leaves us with $1.50 in our Christmas in July with the Santa. I call him Senior Santa, but Santa's always been a senior. I just call him Senior Santa. He's pretty cool. He's got that her challenge from Ange Budget and Debt has one of the Santas is holding a cocktail. One is waving, and then the other one is just sitting by the beach. Okay. The next thing we have right now is and these are ones that I created, and these for Christmas in July. And these are my little Christmas kittens. And this one here I call he seems to have medium short hair, blue eyes, and has a red Santa hat. Okay, and so right now we have $1.25 in him, so we're going to go ahead and scratch off. That's another $1.25 to add. So we have $2.50 in our gray kitty with the blue eyes and the Santa hat. Okay, the next one we have here is our, I call this my Leo kitten, and it's an orange tabby, and it has a Santa hat on him and a little red heart pillow. He's got his little chin on there. So we have a $1.25 into him right now. And due to the heat and unfortunately my scratchers aren't scratching off that well, and we've had some high heat here, which is what's going on with everybody around. So that's a $1.25 that we will put into this challenge. And so he has $2.50 in our Leo kitten. All right, and like I said, if you like any of my challenges, please let me know. Okay, and the next one I have is this really pretty calico kitten, and it says Merry Christmas, and the calico kitten is looking at the mouse hole with the little present. Do I want the box or do I want the mouse? It's so cute. That's another $1.25 into our calico kitten. There you go. Okay, I'm going to take a quick drink here. And this is one of my cute Christmas challenges. At least I think it's cute. It's got a little brown tabby, and it's a little brown tabby kitten, and the tabby is sitting in the Santa hat like it's a blanket or a sleeping bag. There's 3 red presents, and just kicking back, taking a nap. So we now have a $1.25 in this one. Okay, so we'll have the $1.25 into here. Okay, and the next one I have, and this is so cute because this one reminds me of my grand kittens. They're now grand cats, but when they were kittens. We have these 3 little kittens. 2 of them are in a box. One's next to the Christmas tree, and it says Merry Christmas, and they're so cute. But it looks like there's a calico and a black and white kitty and a tabby. Okay. Okay, and then this is the last but not least, and it's actually my favorite. And as you know, I like cruises in the Caribbean, and aqua is my favorite color. And this one's a little tortoise-colored tabby, and it's getting ready to play with the red Christmas ornaments. Okay, and then the background has turquoise and aqua gems. And it's just such a pretty little Christmas card. And that's probably my favorite one right there. Okay, so we're gonna add $1.25 into this envelope for our case. Okay, so we've went through all of our Christmas challenges today. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go ahead and remove the bills from here, just the bills. So we're gonna go ahead and take out all the cash money. There we go. And we're gonna reallocate the cash money. Okay, here we go. Okay, so today's savings that we're going to add to our ready to set sail on next cruise vacation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 today. So that's how much we are able to add to our challenge here. And so I'm going to go ahead and mark off a number 13 on this savings challenge. So every day we'll mark one off. There we go. This one's a 13 right here. All right. So we're adding that to the 45, which is $58 saved up so far. And we're putting it in our Let's Travel Around the World. And so far we can't mark off any of these things yet, but we'll get there. So thank you so much today for watching my channel. And namaste all. Have a great day. Take care.